The Sorcerers. A novella by Amber Wallace. Chapter 3. Can I at least know your name? Prince Alec asked as he picked up a vial, rolling it between his fingers. They had spent the past hour ensuring his wounds were properly healed. Silva, flipping through her book, glanced up at him. She drummed her fingers against the worn pages, considering for a moment before finally answering. I am called Silva. Silva. He thought the name suited her. Closing her book, she crossed the room and pulled her cloak from a hook on the wall. Well, it seems you've regained your strength faster than expected. I'll take you as far as the road. From there, you should be able to find your way back on your own. As she fastened the clasp of her cloak, an idea struck Alec. Someone with Silva's abilities would be invaluable at the castle. Her skills surpassed anything he had ever seen. You should come back with me, he said suddenly, still absently turning the vial in his hands. Silva arched her brow. Pardon? I mean, I would like you to come back with me, to serve as our kingdom's healer. She let out a chuckle, shaking her head. Amusing, she mused. Do you truly believe I would trap myself within your kingdom's walls, tending to every noble with the sniffles? I am not just some healer, young prince. My work does not come cheap. Consider yourself lucky I made an exception for you. Above them, Barlo, stretched out lazily on a rafter, purred in amusement. You wouldn't have to be trapped, Alec insisted, throwing a wary glance at the cat. You'd have free reign of everything. You wouldn't lack resources, protection, or anything else you needed. And I would make sure you were well compensated for your services. Silva narrowed her eyes, then looked up at Barlo. What do you think? Alec frowned. Why in the world did the cat's opinion matter? A stupid idea, Barlo said, his voice smooth and unimpressed. Startled, Alec fumbled the vial, sending it crashing to the wooden floor. He winced at the sound, but Silva barely spared it a glance before turning her attention back to Barlo. It might bring us closer to finding him, she reasoned. Barlo's tail flicked sharply through the air, his displeasure evident. That is not the point, he said, now sitting upright. We still have no idea how to track him. The only lead we have is that they went after His Royal Highness. He flicked a paw toward Alec. It's the closest we've ever been, Silva countered. I can feel it. And you know it. Barlo let out a low growl, clearly unconvinced, but he said nothing. Silva, however, turned back to Alec, her gaze sharp, unwavering. You had better not bring me someone with a paper cut, she warned. If they aren't missing a limb, don't waste my time. Alec swallowed, both amused and slightly unnerved by the statement, but he nodded. Silva nodded in return. Pack your bags, Barlo, she said. The cat let out what sounded suspiciously like a sarcastic laugh.